Hello, hello, hello. My name is Ross Fertel. I am fifth reader on the forums. Obviously, I'm not driving from work today. Neither is my guest. Patty, you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Hi there, I'm Penny Tai. In case I'm part of the forums, I'm also one of the designers of Dramatis Personae.
All right, and we're here to talk about the card reveal today. Who is this guy? Captain Worf. He was captain of the Enterprise for a good 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, all of 10 minutes, yeah.
Um, of course, oddly enough, even though his lore says commanding the Enterprise, he doesn't count as a commander of the Enterprise.
Correct. It doesn't say matching commander, so it says commanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got some pretty good skills. He's got the officer, leadership, security, honor, um, and a very useful special skill when coupled with his restriction box.
Mm.
So yeah, when discarded, download any Picard and
Yeah, so
discarded.
much like in the episode, he sort of assumed the command role because he was also highly decorated because of his baldric that he's wearing. Um, and so he assumed that he could well be the captain. But then once they actually uncovered their personnel files, they realized that Picard was actually the captain, so he relinquished command to him immediately. So in keeping with that, Worf discards, and you get a Picard instead.
So there's a couple ways that I see this being used. First off is just grabbing Worf immediately during your seed phase. And then, oh, this is the start of my turn. I have to discard him. Oh, look, I get a Picard.
Yeah, I think most people would be expecting you use a defend homeworld, discard that to download security, and then he would be discarded at the start of your next turn, and then his your next turn's download would then be Picard.
Yeah, but I can also see him just being stocked in the deck. Play
Yes.
him play him early enough so that there actually is a next turn. And then as long as he survives the turn, like he can get stopped and you still pull off the trick.
Oh, exactly. Yes.
And Picard goes right there.
Yes, because it's a download here, so you don't necessarily need a specific reporting location. If you manage to, um, for example, temporal micro wormhole warp into the gamma quadrant, you can then download a Picard to the gamma quadrant.
And he's not a bad personnel to get out and about. 8 integrity, 10 strength. Like as
Yeah,
long as he,
good stats. Yeah,
yeah, as long as he isn't killed, you've got some tricks that you can do with him.
yeah. I mean, if he gets killed, he would also be then discarded. But if you
Oh,
download him on that turn, then you wouldn't be able to do another download. So,
right. Um, so yeah, that pretty much covers his personnel. I also like how this might kind of open the door to other personnel from the set or from the episode that were relinquishing their spots after they found the
yeah, from Conundrum. Yes,
manifest.
yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, there could be more memory wiped personnel in future. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's I think that's pretty much all we have. Anything you want to add before I stop the stream and don't talk about this personnel for the rest of my life?
Well, I can't really spoil anything else for the rest of the set, but obviously there is the latest one E Friday question, which gives people the opportunity to speculate as to what they might see in this set. So far, I can only see a maximum of two correct answers per response, but there is one very interesting one of a space station, which uh, was considered. I'll say that.
Well, of the stuff that is in the set, you're in for a treat. This is one of the best sets I've seen in a while. Design really knocked it out of the park. Your team did a great job.
Cheers, Ross.
The thing that I've been so I, this is me speaking out of turn, but I've kind of been thinking of the Phaedro collection.
Hmm.
Just like a set of highly desirable cards, a fun mishmash. Obviously, the Phaedro isn't there to tie it all together, but this covers a lot of series and yeah, it does a lot of really cool stuff. I'm impressed.
Cool. Yeah, one of the advantages of this set was because it was going to be mostly personnel, it was much easier to test. There's a lower strain on our testing resources.
Yeah. So, all right. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for listening. The set is going to be released this Friday. There are a lot of fun things in it. All right. Thank you very much. And